welcome back to another one-shot lesson. My name is Matt Toms. Today we're going to do Seven Nation Army, the classic by the White Stripes. I know it's been taught a lot of times. I wanted to do a quick lesson just to kind of do a different approach to this. It's a very easy song. It's a fantastic song. It will probably live forever, but it's basically made up of two slightly different riffs and two chords. And if you've got that down, then it's just putting the parts together. So download your chart from the link below, and that'll map out the way the song fits together, and we'll take you through these riffs and get you playing it in no time. It starts off with a single bass riff, which we're going to play on the guitar. All the bass parts, you know, we can play on the guitar to make it sound like we know what we're doing. We start on the E, which is the A string, 7th fret, and we go up to 10, back to 7, 5, 3, 2. Now, get your head around that riff because it goes throughout the whole song. I'm gonna fight 'em off. That is all the way through the first verse, okay? You go through, and again. Then you repeat that whole thing a total of 4 times, and at the end of the 4th time we go to G, just strum it like that, A, move into the chorus. Now the chorus is exactly the same riff, but we're playing it as power chords, which basically means that you are adding to that riff that we did before the note 2 frets above it on the D string. So it makes this little shape here, which is a power chord, which is the root note, and the note which is 7 frets above that root note, which is the 5th note in a major scale from that root note. If that sounds complicated, just remember that sort of L shape. You go over to the next string and you go 2 frets up, hold that shape with your 2 fingers, and a good trick, not a trick, but a good technique is to play that riff and you keep this shape with your hand, but you really concentrate on that first finger because that's the one that does the riff that you are already familiar with. And you drag that finger along with you so that it turns into power chords instead of a single note. The second time through, each time that riff, when we get to the 3rd fret with your first finger, you come back up to the 5th, down to the 3rd, and finish on the 2nd. So it's like this. Now you'll also notice when I went from 7 to 10, I slid up to the 10. You don't need to do that, but it sounds good. And the same thing down the bottom. You can slide from 3 back up to 5. Again, you don't need to do that, but it's a nice way of making that riff move a little more smoothly. If you can do those 2 types of riffs with that little variation down the bottom, you've got the whole song, okay? We go back into the intro again after that, after the chorus. And runs through another verse with the G and the A chords at the end of it. The chorus is where the power chords kick in, the verses are single notes. So basically that's how they break the song into the 2 parts. Like the intro and the verse are the single note riffs, and the chorus is the power chord riff. So obviously the chorus sounds a bit chunkier and meatier, but that's really the only difference between the 2. Oh, except in the little variation at the end where you go. That happens in the chorus only, not in the verse. Just does that. It moves from intro to verse to chorus. You'll see it on your chart. Intro, verse 1, chorus, intro, verse 2, chorus, intro, verse 3, chorus, and at the end of that last chorus, instead of going, it ends on the E minor. So. And that's it, Seven Nation Army. It's a great song. It'll teach you a lot about power chords rather than bar chords. So use it as a way to really get a hold of your power chords. And if you can do those little slides that I showed you in there, you'll get even more out of it. I hope you enjoyed that lesson and you found that kind of helpful. And I hope you keep coming back to the One Chart channel for more lessons. We're trying to put some more lessons up every single week. See you again.